We ran our first test with the Biden team in May, ran a couple in June and July, and really started taking off in August all the way through Election Day. So when there are ads for the team to test, things that they wanted to get some info on, they'd send us the spots, and we would launch a web survey that collected standard demographics, things that we want to cross-tab the results by, and then we would randomize survey respondents into different groups. The control group would see no ad, be exposed to no, not even kind of like a placebo ad, just straight through questions. And treatment groups would be exposed, each group to one ad. And after the ad exposure, they'd be asked a series of questions that we wanted to get kind of information on. And for each of these questions, we'd get the survey data back, and we build in a model that helped understand kind of the exposure to an ad, the impact of being an individual being exposed to that ad relative to the control group. And that allowed us to kind of weed out noise, dig into crosstabs, and show what worked best.
This is what was amazing about it, is at the same speed at which we were like creating content, Todd's team was able to like answer my insane email. Like, okay, so I'm gonna have spots for you at a time, and they would be able to turn around in like 24 or 48 hours, and it was crazy. And so we would get a pretty immediate read on stuff.
To Civis's credit, we were able to sort of test as things were done. Your production spots get done a little bit faster than sending people all over the country to film in real time, but we were able to really test things and kind of see what was working. And at least of any campaign I've ever been a part of, I don't think there's been such a robust, rapid response. And I just think it's kind of credit to how the system was established and how we were able to test.
This team was able to pull both narrator spots, studio spots, original filming, the vice president from speeches, and testimonial content, put that package together in pieces, in batches, put it into Civis, get results, see what's going and working well. And that resulted in a whole flight of creative.
We could essentially measure the impact of these ads on the voters that were remaining. We would build this model and then score a set of voters that had yet to vote. We were estimating the effects of all of the ads that we had tested with the Biden team, but just on the remaining set of voters, so that when there were kind of traffic decisions being made towards the end of the cycle, we were able to compare that whole library of ads and say, oh, this new ad that we tested is actually, it might be +2 in terms of its effectiveness on vote choice, but that's actually really good at this point in the cycle relative to what we had seen before.